You weigh 60 kilograms. Are you sure about that? Because if you just set foot on Mercury, the scale would show just over 22 kilograms. Not because you magically lost weight, but because you've just been tricked by gravity itself. A cosmic physics prank that changed your very existence in a blink. Weight isn't an absolute number. It's the result of a secret conversation between your body and the planet you're standing on. And if you find that fascinating, imagine this. What if weight is just a feeling? How many other things in your life do you think are real but aren't? If you enjoy questions like this, don't hesitate to follow the channel and dive with me into entirely new perspectives of the universe. Now, back to Earth, where gravity pulls you down with a certain familiar force, giving you that everyday feeling of being heavy. But on Mercury, where gravity is only 38% of Earth's, you'd suddenly feel light as air. If you brought a 30-kilogram suitcase, you could toss it like a pillow. You'd leap like a pro athlete without a single workout. But don't pack your bags for Mercury just yet. Its surface swings between scorching and freezing. The air is unbreathable, and a single day there lasts 176 Earth days. Now, let's run a more curious comparison. Step onto Venus. Think you'll be as light as on Mercury? Not quite. On this hellishly hot planet, you'd weigh around 54 kilograms. Slightly less, but not by much. What's shocking here isn't the number, but the crushing feeling created by the atmosphere, over 90 times denser than Earth's. The pressure alone could crush a spacecraft. Your weight may drop, but you'll feel like you're drowning in an invisible ocean of gas. Now, hop over to Mars, the place humanity dreams of colonizing. If you weigh 60 kilograms on Earth, you'd weigh just about 22.8 kilograms here. That's light enough to jump twice or even 3 times as far. No gym needed, no personal trainer. Low gravity is your new workout partner. But here comes the warning. Your body, built for Earth, would slowly weaken in this low-gravity environment. Your bones would thin, muscles shrink. NASA has observed astronauts losing 1% of bone mass per month in space, meaning you'd be lighter, but also more fragile. And the price of instant weight loss could be your entire skeletal strength. Now, take a deep breath. We're going to Jupiter. On this gas giant with the strongest gravity in the solar system, your weight would skyrocket past 150 kilograms. Yep, from a 60-kilogram person, you've turned into a massive version of yourself. And unless your body structure completely changes, you wouldn't even be able to lift your feet. Gravity here is so intense, you'd feel glued to a surface that technically doesn't even exist. Jupiter has no solid ground. Here's a mind-blowing secret. To survive on Jupiter, you'd need an entirely different biological makeup, or maybe no physical body at all. You'd need reinforced limbs, titanium bones, and a heart twice the size just to keep blood moving through your new weight. Next stop, Saturn. The planet with dazzling rings and never-ending storms. Gravity here is surprisingly close to Earth's. You'd weigh about 64.8 kilograms, not much of a difference. But if you looked up, you'd see swirling halos spinning through the sky like time itself had been thrown into a cosmic blender. Saturn is a strange example of physical balance, at least on the scale. But don't be fooled. Beneath those dreamy clouds lies pure chaos. Now, what about Uranus? With about 89% of Earth's gravity, your weight would drop to around 53.4 kilograms. You'd feel light, agile, almost floaty. But the dim, icy blue light and bone-chilling winds would make every step feel like wandering through a slow, surreal dream. And finally, Neptune, the edge of our planetary neighborhood. Here, you'd weigh over 67 kilograms. It seems odd, right? Being heavier on such a distant world? But it's no paradox. Neptune has an incredibly dense core, and that high mass creates a stronger gravitational pull, despite its size being smaller than Jupiter. So, in the end, how much do you really weigh? The answer depends entirely on where you're standing. Your mass doesn't change, but your sense of self, how heavy, how light, how agile, how tired you feel, is all controlled by an invisible force we call gravity. And gravity is loyal to no one. It shifts with every world, every step, every orbit. If you could re-weigh yourself on each planet, would you still believe you know your body? Here's your challenge. Drop your actual Earth weight in the comments. I'll calculate your exact weight across all 8 planets. Who knows, maybe you'll discover the one place in the solar system where your body feels perfectly right.